Hebrews, the Grand Song of Fulfillment, a traveler's guide to Hebrews with Amy Peeler. Hello, everyone. Have you ever had this thought when opening the book of Hebrews? Much like Apostle Paul's letters, the Old Covenant is obsolete, and the new is the good one. Is this book just a study in contrasts? It's a familiar frame discontinuity and contrast, like tearing down an old house to build a brand new one. But is that really all Hebrews is trying to say? If we look at Hebrews through the commentary of scholar Amy Peeler, a completely new landscape unfolds. Peeler argues that the core of Hebrews isn't discontinuity, but rather the continuity of God's faithfulness. Jewish Christians at the time were living in fear. Is leaving our traditions a betrayal of God's original promise? Hebrews answers that very fear. No, God has never broken a single promise. The sacrifices and laws of the Old Testament weren't wrong. They were faithful stepping stones pointing toward Christ, the true substance. The word better, repeated in Hebrews, doesn't mean discard the old. It is a declaration that God's faithfulness has finally reached its final form in Christ. It is the proclamation of fulfillment. God is not fickle. Now put on these lenses and open Hebrews chapter 1 again. God, who spoke long ago through the prophets, now speaks through his Son. This first verse will sound like a grand declaration of fulfillment, not separation. That passionate sermon shouted to a wavering community by an unknown author. The story of Christ, built on the solid foundation of God's faithfulness. The story of Christ. Now shall we dive deep into those waters with Amy Peeler?